Hi, you guys. This is Antoinette coming to you from Creations PS91. I am coming to you guys today in the segment of Knowing Your Crochet Pattern. Okay, so today, you guys, we're going to talk about crochet directions. I know it sounds simple, but let's talk about it. Okay, so I have a pattern right here, and the pattern has all the directions in it. We know this, right? So for my beginners out there, you guys, this is for you. For the people who has been crocheting a while, one of the things that I wanted to talk about this is that we just have a tendency of skimming sometimes, the directions and all of that. So I just really wanted to come on and talk about tips, that how you can, get ready to, do your pattern. And for the people who are out there that's been crocheting, for a while now, I would absolutely love to hear how you prepare when it's time for you to work your pattern up. What steps do you make when, getting ready to work that pattern up? And so that's basically really what I really want to talk about today, because everybody has their own way of doing the crochet directions. For me, what I have a tendency of doing is I will actually, when I first get the pattern, I am so excited about it that I am like, oh my word, and I might skim through. So I am not like thinking about how it's worked up yet because I am like fascinated about what I am about to work up and what I got. So then I might skim through it or whatever. But when I do take that time to sit down and finally go over the project, then the crochet instructions, the directions that tells me what I need to do. Now I am sitting down, I am focused, I am trying to work it out, right? So what I do is as you guys can see this pattern right here, I highlighted the parts that needed to stand out to me. And I'll go down from the yarn, the hook. Of course, those are the basics. But when you have a pattern, when you are doing multiple things at a time, you want to know what's going on, so you can be successful in your pattern when you're following and reading the crochet directions, right? So I actually I go from the top all the way down. I take my time. And some of the tips that I use is I usually, when I come to a comma, I pause. I wait. Okay, so what does this mean? Do I have this? Because sometimes we can get into a pattern without reading the directions, and we are like stumped. We're like, okay, so I don't have this hook, I don't want to do it no more. I've been there. I've totally been there. So when I decided to take my time, focus on reading all the directions in the crochet pattern, then I found out, I'm successful at doing that, right? So just go down, if you don't, some patterns have where you got to do like a double crochet. Say you don't know how to do a double crochet or a single crochet reverse, or a back loop or a front loop. And so as you're reading the directions of what the pattern have you to do, now you can set yourself up. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. So you can highlight it, you can write in it, whatever method you use to make it better, understanding, simpler for you, right? So, and when you go through the whole thing and find out what you need to do, from special stitches, certain pattern notes, and all of this, now you have a knowledge about a thing, right? So once you get a knowledge about it, a familiar, you're familiar with it, because usually with my patterns, I go over it about twice. I usually do twice just to make sure, because I'm the kind of person that if I get frustrated, I have to step away, step back and find out, okay, let's do this, again until I become successful. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to win. So, I just take my time. I stay focused. And so for my crocheters out there that's been doing this for a while, we would love to know, how do you set yourself up when it's time for you to read your patterns? Do you have some tips that we can use, when we're sitting down? I would absolutely love to know, because for the beginners out there, that happens to come across this video, and if they see, that, okay, so, maybe I can do it this way, because when you're first starting out, you really get frustrated. And so, when you don't know a lot of languages and, the lingo, the crochet lingo and the double crochet and all of that. And so the abbreviations, if you went through your pattern, they have the abbreviations and all of this. So that's why it's so important to take the crochet directions and read them. If you read them fast, if you read them slow, but read every single thing on the pattern so you can be successful. That is the whole goal, is to be successful. We're not racing. There's no time limit. There's none of that. If you could just focus, get in a place where it's your happy place, where you can focus and read your patterns, the crochet directions from the beginning to the end. Make sure you have everything, and you will be successful. I am testifying right now. But you will be successful in your crochet pattern, you guys. And yeah, and then that's it, you guys. That is so it for me. So I just really want to say, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope that, you leave me a comment letting us know, how do you read your pattern? What is the things that you do? I would absolutely love to know, you guys. Okay, so that is it for me, you guys. And as always, if you guys like the video, give me a big thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing on my channel, subscribe and hit the the bell. That's what it is. It's a bell. So if you hit the bell, you will be notified when I upload another video, okay? And as always, you guys, when you are working with your hands, you always have peace within your heart. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.